Woo. See, people think that you need to announce that you're going live. You don't. You just do it. That's what you do. You just do it. You just go live. You don't tell anybody. Just out of nowhere, you just pop up. You just pop up. And that's what you do. Thank you, guys. Rectangled. That is a name right there. I like it. What's up, guys? I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Since there's only 40 people on here, I'm going to tell you guys want to know what I'm going to do with the next Fabia video? I'm going to set it up like there's been a fight booked, and then it's going to be like, Fabia's going to fight, Fabia's going to fight, and then it's going to be Hezbollah, the little miniature Russian guy. I'm just telling you guys that. So don't tell anyone. Thank you, guys. Gay for MMA. Wow, that's a good name for a channel, son. Am I a spicy food? I am a spicy food individual. Thank you, guys. Leston Jones, thank you, sir. Aloha again. Diego's going to start boxing. Could have seen that coming. Could have seen that coming. Let me go ahead and look that up, though. Hold up. Diego fixing to start boxing. And calls out a pair of fighters. Okay. Well, this is the video that I'm going to do later. So I couldn't, like, dude, there's nothing, like, I was like, what am I going to do a fucking video about? I'll just go live. Jeez. Literally, that was my thought process. I was like, I really want to go, I want to do a video. There's nothing going on. Hope I'm backing McGregor. Of course I'm backing McGregor. Frank, thank you, sir. I just try to make it as addicting as possible. You guys caught me in a weird mood, man. So actually, that's not true. What happened was I just did a video on my other channel. Well, for my other channel that, my goodness, if you guys like when I just talk shit, then you're going to like that one. It's going on my other channel because let's just talk about this because it's so fucking hilarious. Okay. So normally this is the kind of thing that I talk about on my other channel. Like I just did an entire video over there, but anybody privy to what Victoria's Secret has decided to do with their brand? You remember Victoria's Secret, like as in Victoria's Secret fashion show, right? Like, you know, smoke show girls, 6-foot thoroughbred dime pieces doing shows, right? Like the Victoria's Secret fashion show is like the fucking coolest show ever. And do you want to know what they're going to do now? Guess what those fucking idiots are going to do now? They've decided to scrap the angels, no more Victoria's Secret angels, and they're going to replace them with trailblazing women, including people like, wait for it, Megan Rapinoe. Megan Rapinoe is the new Victoria's Secret fucking angels, okay? Oh yeah, they're going Pride, man. So they've got there's 7 women. They got Megan Rapinoe, the most fucking, oh my God, laughable, like, you know, oh, we got to call out people's privilege. You're like, oh, you mean like outside of being like a celebrity star who makes, you know, like who gets paid to go around and talk shit? Like, you know, anyway, I thought that was fucking ridiculous. And I am uploading that video as we speak to my other channel because recently I've just decided, like, I don't know, like with that channel, I really need there to be a good reason for me to upload a video because YouTube is just going to suppress it anyway. So what's the point, you know? But this one just has to go up, dude. Like Victoria's Secret, if they want to turn Megan Rapinoe into the new Victoria's Secret fashion show, that's so fucking stupid that I have to do a video about it. Like, it just, I'm sorry, I have no choice. Like, if you don't want me to make fun of stupid go woke, you know, go broke bullshit, then don't do the dumbest shit ever. And I won't, you know? And I won't. I won't do it if you don't do such idiotic fucking shit that I have no choice. You know what I mean? All right. Victoria's always had a secret. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, guys. So let's go back to what Diego's doing, because that's interesting information. Let me read this to you guys. Albuquerque, New Mexico. Diego Sanchez said he feels a new version of himself. The former UFC fighter that lost his spot with the organization under the leadership of a controversial trainer has taken control of his life again and is choosing to only look forward. Good. Sanchez is ready to explore his options in combat sports, but he hasn't given up on MMA and is hoping UFC President Dana White will bring him in for one more retirement fight. I think he should. That is how his 16-year career with UFC, highlighted by a Hall of Fame fight against Clay Guida, was supposed to end before a series of unfortunate events led to his release by the UFC. Sanchez was going to face his former Donald Cerrone before the fight was canceled. As mentioned earlier. Wait a minute. You fight out on the ranch where you want to throw down and make some money. I will do that fight in Bare Knuckle Boxing Fight Club. But right now, it's boxing. What? Pursuing boxing, and is teamed with Teresa Tapia, the widow of former 5-time world champion Johnny Tapia. I have one professional boxing fight, and I am 1-0, said Sanchez. I won that fight by first-round knockout. Now I am back in the boxing business, working with Teresa Tapia and working with both of her sons, Johnny Jr. and Nico, and we are all working on boxing. Oh, man, this guy sure knows how to pick trainers. He won one boxing match in 2003. Johnny Tapia trained him for that fight. Sanchez is returning the favor as he works alongside Johnny Jr. and Nico. It comes 20 years later. And I told them both today, I believe in both of you, and I believe that both of you can be world champions and be better than your father was, said Sanchez. They were like, well, he was pretty good. And I was like, no, you can be better. Your dad was blessed, and you guys are blessed too. Okay. Okay. Diego signed a multi-fight deal with Bellator. When? Was it like, because this story about boxing was like today. Hang on. Let's see this Bellator deal. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Nope, not true. That is incorrect, good sir. He did not sign a deal with Bellator unless you have inside information that is not public. Why would he pick them as trainers? Excellent question. Excellent question. I mean, come on, dude. Wilder versus Fury prediction, easy. Fury by ass whipping again. Indiana Jane, I called you out in my last video. What do you know about that? I mean, called you out like in a nice way. Thank you guys. Yeah, that's fake news. Amberly, thank you. All right, so what else we got? Dude, there's lots of fake stories floating around, huh? We got Colby Covington saying that Ali Abdelaziz is fired by Kamaru Usman. Not true. Just not true. Just not true at all. Not fucking true. Thank you, Ed Dungarian. Ed Dungarian. Vitor versus De La Hoya. No fucking way. No way. I saw Vitor say they beat the shit out of both the Paul brothers, which is accurate. Actually, the Connor thing on my cover, my boy Will Page, who put together who does all my design stuff. Anybody who actually really needs good design stuff, email me and I will email you his information because he's a fucking boss. He does all my stuff. He's actually doing my stuff for a new business as well that I've been alluding to with all the all the Navy SEALs that I know is related to the business he's doing all the branding for. But What the hell? Why was I talking about that? Why was I talking about that? I don't remember. Oh, yeah, De La Hoya and Vitor Belfort. Hang on. That's true. No way. That can't be true, dude. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. I am going to do a video about that too. Dude, I got Diego and Vitor. That's excellent. Thank you guys for whoever fucking pointed me at that story. Because, oh yeah, the podcast picture, about the Conor picture. So he gave me like, you know, like, here, use these as thumbnails. And that picture was on there and I didn't feel like finding another picture. So I just left the Conor one on there and just wrote the shit and put it up there. Vitor is going to beat the fuck out of Oscar De La Hoya. And you want to know why? Because Vitor Belfort is gigantic and on roids. Oh, what's up, Papa Placid Penis? Oh, man. Dude, if you want to be memorable, just make your fucking name something like that, because my boy with the placid penis has been fucking on here forever, son. I think Oscar's going to lose. Yes, I do. I do. So, you know, I mean, there's like training and muscle memory, and then there's what have you been putting in your body? You know, like what you been putting in your body? Well, in the case of De La Hoya, it's like, well, I've been doing cocaine. Like primarily, I've been doing cocaine. What about you, Vitor? He's like, oh, you mean since I retired? You're like, yeah. Since you retired. It's like steroids. So I am the most massive, dangerous version of myself. How about you, Oscar? He's like, well, cocaine's good for you too, right? You're like, no. Cocaine's not good for you, actually. Did you think it was good for you? I did. That's why I kept doing it. It's not. It's actually not. It's not good for you at all, Oscar. Like, you know, like where Vitor is doing roids, making his muscles strong, making him able to smash your face. Cocaine makes your face much more smashable and makes your muscles go away. So, you know, there's that. So I'm going to go Vitor. Yeah, they're both chemically enhanced, just kind of, you know, in the opposite directions. Thank you, Albert. Thank you, Steve. Edmonton, how's that? Are you guys still locked in a box? I bet you guys are locked in a box. Canada hates letting people do shit. They hate it. You stay indoors until there's not a single case of that virus left. Chemically deducted. TRTV, dude, I mean, I'm saying when I saw Vitor call out the Paul brothers, I was like, now that would be ballsy. Do a rant on Dan Bilzerian? Ooh. I mean, I don't know whether to feel bad for Dan Bilzerian or talk shit. It's like, dude, I mean, I honestly don't even know what to do with that. It's like, you obviously look at Dan Bilzerian's thing, and like now that the story's played out, he spent all his money and all that shit. Alex, LOLs, you have been with me from the very start. You might have been the very first person that emailed me ever. Anyway, but Bilzerian, like when you were like looking at his Instagram and you're like, okay, so this guy's got like he's watching TV with 11 girls in bed. It's like, you know, you're not. I mean, they're not. You're paying them. You know, like you're paying them in one way or another. You're paying them, and no one can fuck 11 girls. So at least not at the same time, because unless they're fucking each other, keeping themselves busy while you do whatever. So what's going on there, man? Like, is this really that important? Like, you need to pay 11 girls to take pictures with you in bed to make it look like you're doing whatever. Like, I always thought it was weird, man. Like, I seriously always thought the Bilzerian thing was weird. Like, I was like, okay, all of this, like, okay, I'm on a jet ski, 15 girls on the yacht. Yeah, of course, it looks super fun. It also looks really expensive, and I don't really understand what's happening. I guess if it was just about building this, persona. Now, if that was turning into money, then awesome. I'm a simple guy, dude. Like, I am a very simple guy. If you figure out a way to spend money, do fun things, and generate more money, victory, right? Victory. If you're spending a bunch of money to look cool and it's just spending all your money, that equation doesn't make any sense to me. It's like, you're going to run out of money. And then what are you going to do? I'm not going to run out of it today. Not today. So today we're going to be good. I don't know. I mean, I'm not saying that I'm like the most responsible person when it comes to, money, but I wouldn't do that. I don't think. The sparring footage of that dude and his dude, it's not that big a deal. It looks like two guys that just got, they got into. Colby Covington is nothing like Dan Bilzerian. He's playing like. So Colby Covington is pretending to be Dan Bilzerian as a way of branding himself, which is exactly what I was talking about. If you figure out a way to spend money, look one way, and it turns into more money, winner. So that's what Colby Covington's doing. Dan Bilzerian was doing all that, and he actually cared, whatever. I don't know. I mean, he had this other company. He wasn't making any fucking money. Wasn't making any money. He was making no money. As a matter of fact, is Ignite still public? Dude, if you don't follow Rob O'Neill on Twitter, you should. He's fucking hilarious, dude. He's also ducking my text, dude. Well, at least since 12 hours. And you talk to this motherfucker. Oh, he said that last night, actually. He's fucking funny, man. He is so funny. Anyway, a Nigerian fan. What's up, dog? So it was a lie that Kamaru Usman fired Ali Abdelaziz. It's so stupid, man. Arthur, you joined the channel when I started the Fabio roast. Thank you, sir. I figure that's a lot of people, given that I had ducking my text. He is. I need to talk to this fucking guy. It's important. Anyway, but I have not linked up with Rogan since being in Austin, but I've been in Austin for about 4 weeks. What's the date? 4 weeks. I've been in Austin for 4 weeks. My really good friend here is really good friends with Tim Kennedy. So there's that angle. I hung out with one of Joe Rogan's best friends in Nashville last weekend. I'm circling that. I'm circling it, I'm circling it. You know what the problem is, though, is whenever I do meet Joe Rogan, I am so hysterical about not looking like a fan that nothing will come of it. I'll just meet him and we'll hang out and it'll be cool. Whereas a smart person would be like, what's up, man? Big fan. Here, can you look at my stuff? But it's like, I can't do that. I can't be all, hey, dude, I got whatever here. You should do this. You should check out my shit. I should probably actually prepare and then just plan to do that or something, because my content is fucking bulletproof. And if he looks at it, he'll want to have me on. As soon as when I get on Joe Rogan, that is when I have made it in my own mind. My own mind, the dividing line is everything is leading up to when I'm on Joe Rogan. And then after that, I've already made it. I've made it. But given that, you know what? Let me show you guys something. I want to show you guys something right quick. So check this out. So I did this video. Where is this fucking thing? Man, I do a lot of videos, huh? Jesus. There it is. All right, I did this 6 months ago. Hang on. God damn it. Myself heal. This next time I come back with a bat, right? This back, right? Who's the one that you need to be most concerned about? The one with putting one of those trips together and he's a Navy SEAL, is another Navy SEAL. So I was watching Jocko Willink talk about the first time that he went bow hunting with Joe Rogan. He went with Joe Rogan, a bunch of Navy, a couple other Navy SEALs, and I can't remember what else. But basically, this was a who's who of the studs that everybody wants to be, right? The guys who are super fucking famous on the internet, who are all super tough guys, You know, in terms of like a lot of them are, you know, like Joe Rogan's there. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. Jocko Willink, I believe, is a black belt in jiu-jitsu, and he's a Navy SEAL. There's another Navy SEAL there. There was another guy who's like one of the best archers like in the world. All a bunch of very violent men, right? Or capable of violence men, right? And I was thinking about being on that trip, and I was like, man, that's where I want to be. You know, like that right there. That is where I want to be. Like that will be the moment when I know, like, I've made it. Like, I did it. I did everything that I was trying to do. And I was thinking about putting one of those trips together. So that was 6 months ago. I didn't know any fucking Navy SEAL 6 months ago. I didn't know any of those fucking guys. And this last weekend, I spent the night, the fucking weekend. I spent the weekend at Rob O'Neill's house. Probably the most famous Navy SEAL there is outside of Jocko Willink, the one who killed fucking Osama bin Laden. Hung out with 2 other Navy SEALs who were my boys. Went to Kid Rock's house. Like, so if per this thing 6 months ago, I made it. I don't feel like I made it though yet. But oh, dude, Papa Placid, what's up, dog? Thank you very much. Don't think because I'm hanging out with these Navy SEALs that means I have money, because I don't yet. I don't think Colby was saying he got fired, but Usman was looking elsewhere, different management. Do you think Usman is on some kind? I don't believe he's on PEDs, no. Wait, are you in Nashville? Are you in Nashville? Because I almost moved to Nashville. I almost moved to Nashville, which that would have been fucking crazy had I moved there, because then it would have been like, oh, hey, Kid Rock, you know, I live down the fucking street. We should hang out all the time. Okay, let me see. Do I have a crush on Fabia? I think I made that perfectly clear. You know what's hilarious? Do people think, you know, in my like negative comments responses, anytime someone goes, you're gay for Fabia, I'm like, I am gay for Fabia. Like, I was reading over comments, people are like, wait, so is he really gay? Like, I mean, it's cool if he is, but like, is he really gay? I'm like, dude, come on, dude. No, I'm not. Curb stomp. Come on, guy. Don't get so upset. Fabia he's just a little guy. Me and MMA Guru need to collaborate. Thing is, we've kind of got our own thing. Like, MMA Guru does excellent content. There's not really like I don't see a whole bunch of alignment there, like as it relates to our approaches to things. Wait, Papa Placid Peebles, you told me months ago. Shit, I can't see what you wrote. Wait, hold on. Damn it. I got to find what you said. Jaden Pelletier, what's up, dude? I haven't seen you in a while on here. There's no way that Usman's on PEDs, dude. Richard Williams, that is what I always do. I just mentioned I have a show, but like as an example, when I was talking to the secret guy, I mentioned that, and then I realized afterwards, I'm like, I didn't even tell him the name of the fucking channel. Like I told him some shit to search, which is not going to find him. Like, he's not going to find my content, but whatever. We'll find him again. No, I do not live in Walnut Creek anymore. I live in Austin now. Joe Rogan will chimp chat you down to submissive boredom. My content. Thank you, sir. But Joe Rogan does a totally different kind of thing, you know? Like he's talking to other people. I thought, you want to know what's really actually, like, I'll tell you what's brilliant about what he does. And I would love to do a collaboration with Mixed Molly. He won't do it. Like, believe me, I pitched him on that 1,000 times. It's just not his thing. Like, he does the shit that he does is very, very specific. You know, like he's not gonna do a live podcast. He's not gonna do any of that stuff. I've pitched him on it 1,000,000 times. If he did it with someone else, I would be incredibly insulted because I've asked him so many times. Iron Cowgirl Bree, bow hunting. Yeah, you were on here yesterday. I told you about fucking Kid Rock's wife going bow hunting by herself for 6 weeks. She's a badass, dude. Nobody would know Jocko. Enough for Rogan showing his good video. Is that how Jocko got famous? I mean, Joe Rogan can literally just snap his fingers and turn someone into a star. Edwards, I do not agree that Edwards deserves the next title shot. He would have if he would have finished Diaz, or had he not gotten beaten down. Papa Placid, you rich ass motherfucker. Thank you, dude. If you ever seen Jesse's wife, you would never call him gay. I mean, when I never said another license here. Wait. Okay. So you're in Nashville. I'll show you guys my wife, and dude has acne and you're talking about Usman. I don't think Usman's on juice, dude. He's like, there's never been any change in his physique. Like, he's always just been a fucking Mack truck of strength. Like, you know, I don't know. Again, I'm not going to pretend to know enough about like the USADA testing to know whether or not it's realistic or not. Like, you know, to be able to beat it all the time. But check this out. I got baited into this. People get so on the video that I did talking about this last weekend. Someone was like, they're like, bro, the guy who shot Bin Laden, like, at least make your fucking lie believable. I was like, and just to demonstrate, I'm 5 years old. I actually reached out to them to find a video to prove that I was there, just because one random person in the comments was like, sure, bro. And then I posted on Instagram. So that is breakfast. That is Rob O'Neill, the Navy SEAL killed Bin Laden, and that's Jesse on Fire. So there you go. No more questions about that, is there? But about Usman, I don't know, man. I don't see it. Joe does not care about MMA. I see very little passion in him for MMA. I mean, look. So the cool thing about what Joe does is, okay. So actually, this is an excellent story. So the way that I ended up lined up with these Navy SEALs, which, you know, and now really lined up with the Navy SEALs, like we just expanded even more in the last 24 hours, but like, was because I reached out to one of them, did a podcast with them, like had him on, recorded a podcast. We talked about shit that both of us at the end were like, you know what? I don't think we can post this fucking thing, dude. Like, this is an excellent conversation. I don't think we can post it. And then inside of Duke, thank you so much, man. Love Chicago. Inside of 3 weeks from then, we were in business together, and it's all gone from there. So like, what I learned was like, oh, like this is Joe Rogan's podcast. He just gets to become friends with everyone. Like, that's what's so fucking cool about it. It's like, dude, you do a podcast, you end up sitting there talking one-on-one with someone for 2 hours. You're going to come out of there with a relationship. And so basically he gets to reach out to all the most interesting, cool people in the fucking world and then walk out of there with a relationship with them. And I was like, oh my God, that's fucking brilliant. Like, it's brilliant. It's cool. Like, you know, your Rolodex and who you know, your whole life is built around who you know. And I would defend that statement against anything, that like your life is very much dictated by who you know and who you have relationships with, and like what people's impression of you is. So like, are you the kind of person that people think of as capable and reliable and loyal, et cetera? Like, where can they get a read on you where they're like, man, I would love to do a project with that guy. Or that's a guy I would love to hang out with, because if that is the feeling that they get from you, then you end up doing projects with them, hanging out with them, et cetera. And it's like, every job I've ever gotten has been through someone that I knew. I've never once just kind of randomly, like, you know, I don't know, like, you know, like responded to some posting and sent over something and then it just never happens that way. This is not the way the world works, at least for me. I have not reached out to Fabia except through my, you know, my videos where I really have tried to get him to respond. Fish, awesome. You got the same haircut as me. Good for you, dude. Because everybody's running their mouth about this motherfucking haircut. But in reality, look at that. That's called the high, what do they call it? The hard part. Hard part, I think. I don't know. I don't know. Does anyone else have Nest in their house? Because I think that's the coolest fucking thing ever, where it's like there's someone in your garage. You just get to watch a video of them. I want to see a training video between Fabia and those seals. I mean, something tells me that, oh, look, there's my wife right there, you guys. Just wandering around the garage. Oh, what's going on in the car? Let's just, oh, apparently they're going somewhere. Apparently they're leaving. Let's find out where they're going. Just fucking running out on me. And I look on the Nest and like she's like moving all her shit out. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know. That's a fact.
Hello.
Hey, did you just leave?
What?
Did you just leave?
Yeah. You're not finding
I saw you guys on the net. Oh, you're going to get the babies.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
JC, thank you very much. Respect Rogan in the way you define his lifestyle. I'm very anti-ad. When you're making more than most of the 1% financially, his episodes come with an apocalypse. Big fan. Wait, I don't really understand that. I respect Rogan in the way you define his lifestyle. I'm very anti-ad. When you're making more than most of the 1% financially, his episodes come with an apocalypse. I don't understand. You're like anti like putting advertisements in the broadcast, you mean? If they're making a lot of money, I assume is what you mean. But like that's how they make the money. That's how you monetize the podcast. She is leaving because of my hair, dude. It's 100% true. She was like, you look like a wannabe Navy SEAL. You're a joke. I was like, Todd Atkins, come on. That's totally unnecessary. Thank you, dude. See, like this, exactly what I was just talking about. Joe Rogan, make friends. Todd Atkins, my boy, because we did a podcast together. Yair was going to get murdered by Max. Max is a master at crushing space. That's true. That's true. If she left me for Joshua, she is going to be painfully disappointed by the quality of. Never mind. Let's see. Highly engaged, decent sized sub count is way better than giant sub count with little engagement. Dude, the thing is, like, at a certain point, it's just like, you know, like this thing all. When I was first, like, I always had a decent amount of live viewers versus the sub count, but like it would start where I'd have like 25. You know, now we're at 200. But like, if you go to one of these really big channels, like you watch, like I don't know, Tim Pool go live or something, there's like thousands of people on there. There's no way for them to be able to see the chat unless they do a super chat. It's like, there's no way to, like, just too many people. I'm going to watch Masvidal's bare knuckle MMA tomorrow. My content has kept you thoroughly entertained these last few months. Thank you very much. Dude, that's actually my favorite compliment that I see in the comments, because I have tons of well, not tons, but I have a few channels that are like the background of my entire life. Dude, you really need to keep it real. You don't know Kid Rock or any Navy SEAL. Okay. I literally just showed a video of them. And I have a video of us in Kid Rock's studio, but I put it on Instagram on my story, and then Jeff, the Navy SEAL who sent it to me, my business partner, texted me. He's like, take that shit down. I was like, oh, that's super quick. Oh, that's his studio. Oh, and ready. That's Kid Rock. That was Kid Rock. His legs, his yegs. And his quote right there, when all of us were like, God damn, he goes, life's a game, guys. Somebody's got to win. Wait, so for an example, he owns On It, but sells out to Athletic Greens to keep the example concise. Sure, point is to make ads, make cash, selfish of a super rich dude. Listen, my guy, I promise you, you start making real money and people offer you more money for the same thing that you're doing, you're going to take it. I mean, that's just the way it works. There's literally no difference between rich people and not rich people other than that. Like they're just, I mean, half of getting rich is just luck, man. It is literally luck. A lot of it. Because it showed Kid Rock in just because we didn't ask him if we could post it, and how many pay-per-views do you think the 263 did? Ooh, if I was gonna guess, I would say 800,000. That would be my guess. Bunch of John Morgan's neck blubber subscribing to my channel. John Morgan's neck bubbler. Who is that? Oh, you showed the video of me making my daughter stop crying? Yeah. She's like, this fucking guy is being homophobic. And you're like, well, look at him make his daughter stop crying. She's like, he's cool. He's cool. Jamie Ford, thank you so much, my man. Thank you so much. Thank you, P. Lukes. Now, any of you guys that don't know the video that is being referenced about me making my daughter stop crying, watch this shit. You can find it by searching such things as genius father tricks daughter into not crying. That is what the people who posted it called it. I didn't title it, but
wait, are we crying? Are we crying? Hang on, Georgia, look at me. Hey, my turn. My turn. I'm gonna cry now, okay? Okay, your turn. Go ahead, cry.
No.
Cry. No. Why not? It's your turn. Good job. Go ahead, cry. Good job. Okay, my turn. My turn. Okay, your turn. Why? Yeah, good job. Go ahead, cry. Okay, I'm gonna cry now. Okay, your turn.
you know what they should have titled that video is Human Manipulative Mastermind versus 1-year-old. And then here is the other one. This is with.
Wait, what's wrong, you guys? Wait, hang on, Jen, it's my turn. Jen, it's my turn. Genevieve, look at me. Hey, you guys, it's my turn. It's my turn. My turn. Genevieve, my turn. Okay, I'm gonna cry. First, I'm gonna cry. Then Georgia, you cry. Then you cry. Okay, Jen? Okay, ready? Okay, hang on. Okay, Georgia, now it's your turn. Wait, it's not your turn yet. Georgia, now it's your turn. Georgia, cry. Okay, Jen, your turn. Good job. Good job. Yeah, good job. Okay, my turn. Hang on, my turn. Wait, Jen, it's my turn. Shh, it's my turn. Okay, Georgia, your turn. Georgia, it's your turn to cry. Okay, go ahead, Jen. You're crying. Your turn. But go ahead, cry. It's your turn. What? Why not? I thought we were all crying for mommy. I know, but so you don't want to cry anymore? Okay. Well, I guess we're not playing the game anymore then. But that was an awesome game.
Yep. That's how you parent, son. That's how you parent. Yeah, I mean, it's not rocket science. You know, if they're crying because why are they crying? Like, what's going on in their mind? It's like, I'm being rebellious. You're like, no, you're not. This is exactly what I want you to do. They're all, wait, what? You're like, yeah, go ahead. Do that thing you were doing to be rebellious. They're like, And my brain just broke. Ow, my brain. I have 3. Those are the 2 that are not jiu-jitsu strangle jobs. No, I have definitely noticed that, Alex. Most dudes that have guys like me, literally, without fail, all daughters. My boy Steve here, the jiu-jitsu world champion, 3 daughters. Fucking Joe Rogan, all daughters. Laird Hamilton, all daughters. It's fucking crazy. All daughters, always. I wonder if it's like some kind of like genetic thing where they're like, okay, these guys can definitely protect a bunch of women, so let's give them a bunch of women. Because we could, and I would, son. But yeah, and then my favorite video of all time, this one, of Giselle. Yeah. That's a boy from her actual school class who came and started training. And good night. Good night. Yeah. God, that's my favorite thing ever. It's because we'd be too hard on boys. 100% accurate. 100%. That's what Steve said too. It was like, dude, well, actually, he and I have never talked about it, but his wife was saying that that he was like, it's good that I don't have boys. And that's exactly how I feel. It's like, you know, you don't know how old I am, but thank you. Dude, there are always people in my comments that are all, dude, you look 70. I was like, really? So is like, are the 70-year-olds that you know fucking vampires or what? Vitu Timu, my brother, what's up, my man? Dude, my daughter, you give her, let me think. 46? That's how old you think I am? 46? Good God. I hope that's a fucking joke. Thank you, Proto Man. You know what I'm realizing too is like young people don't know how fucking old anyone is. They're like 56, correct. 56. 52. Yep, 52. 46. Yep, yeah, all these are right. They're all right. Hopefully you guys just hear like, oh, he's got 3 kids. He must be like old. Whoa. Homeless in America. How'd you know my birthday? No, really, like where's like how'd you know my birthday for real? Where's my birthday? Where's my birthday listed? November 23rd. Because that is my birthday. I did? Oh, okay. 11/23. First day of Sagittarius, son. Shinjo, that's a great fucking question. If anybody wants to know, or if anybody wants to know my real age, you best put $50 up in that fucking thing, and then I'll tell you the truth for the first time ever. November 23rd. Who do I think? I think Vitor Belfort is going to. No, 39 was not correct. I was saying that November 23rd is my actual birthday. I've never asked for money ever on here, but it's going to cost $50 for me to say my real age because it just is. Do I do drugs? Define drugs. Yeah, you guys can all guess. Then you stick some cash up in there, and then I will tell you exactly how old I am. No, that was before. And you, no, I don't smoke weed. And no, I've never done meth. Meth. I have done coke. Don't do coke. I fucking hate that thing. That shit is terrible. It's like you feel cool for like 15 minutes and then you're all, and now I feel terrible for the rest of the night. Oh, you're going to get another Fob Troll video. That's for show. You're coming to Austin to move here or just to hang? I mean, they said I'm 60 years old. What 60-year-old has never done coke? It's just, the shit's disgusting though. Fuck that drug, man. My favorite movie is no. I don't think. I mean, definitely not. This movie. And dude, I'll throw you out a really. If I do, I have done DMT actually. I've done the Toad specifically, which is crazy, dude. No, I did not do coke with Kid Rock. I wouldn't, dude. I just told you I never fucking do coke now. Never. I don't care if there's like, I don't care if Michael Jordan was doing it with fucking Kid Rock and they were like, Merle, you're like, wait, what? 1980 is a good guess. That's a fucking great guess, my man. Thank you, Andres. The Toad is you die. You hit it and then you die. You cease to exist and then you come back. The Toad is different than regular DMT. It is it's 1975, please. Oh, thanks, Mr. Pigeon. Toad is ego death, but it's like actual death too. Like you just like, I don't know how else to explain it. You don't exist anymore. Like, so what I've always heard about doing regular DMT is people have these crazy visions and they kind of like, they say that they go places. When you do the Toad, I've never heard anyone say that. And for me, that was not the case. Like you just like, the way that the guy who administered it to me told me, he was like, this is not going to be like anything you've ever done. It's not like doing shrooms where you're kind of like seeing things differently or doing LSDs. Like this is like, Jennifer, thank you. This is like where you're basically going to 1 minute be right here and the next minute you're going to be inside the sun. That's exactly what he said. It's like you're just going to all of a sudden transport and be inside the sun. I was like, and that is not dissimilar from what it's like. It's impossible to describe. Like impossible to describe. I liked it. I don't understand okay. So like when people say, do you fight? I don't understand that question. Like, do I train? Have I trained? Or like, I don't currently fight. I train. So I have regular DMT. I've never done it. But I did the Toad, and did it change me at all? I'll tell you exactly what it did. It made me recognize something that was right in front of me that I was lying to myself about, and then I strategically navigated it in a way that I wouldn't have otherwise, and I would have been fucked otherwise. Like I had a like a weird kind of, right when I did it, there was something right in front of me that I wasn't seeing clearly. And I saw it clearly. And thus I took a very different kind of set of steps than I would have otherwise. Had I not done it, I wouldn't have seen it and I would have been fucked. I mean, not like permanently fucked, but it would have been a huge challenge that I completely navigated. Wait, hang on. It feels like being human doesn't make sense at all. Kind of that, yeah. It's, well, being human is like, I don't know. I already told you. I'll tell you guys exactly. I'll tell you guys my real birthday. Better put some motherfucking money up in there. And I'll tell you all my jobs. I'm in tech and I have multiple other projects. See, look at this. It's going good. Mike LaValle beating up those preppies. What's up, coach? Thank you, sir. That's crazy. I got people hitting me up like, so did Hamzat separate from Ali Abdelaziz? If that's true, then yes, I would say it's probably because of the Khabib thing. But he's probably being managed by Kadyrov. It would be my guess. If he did, then he's probably has some kind of relationship with Kadyrov now. I think MMA Guru is one of the most underrated fight breakdown guys on the internet. And if I were his manager, I would buy him a much like my setup, like my camera, green screen, lights, all that shit. I could get that for him, all like set up the exact same for like, I don't know, $1,400 and make his content 100 times better. Cause he's excellent. Like he's really he's really good. He cranks out content constantly, but his setup is weak. He just, and again, like it would be a good investment on his part to do that. Do I think the Hezbollah Abdul is immoral? No, I do not. And I think that fight should include Masvidal versus Nate 2 is a no-brainer next, or you're crazy. That completely depends on what happens with Conor, because if Conor loses, he's fighting Nate, I bet. Hang on. Someone just asked me a good question. How do my girls get into jiu-jitsu? I got her into it. Like during the pandemic, like we were in California, which was just bananas. ADHD whiskey. Thank you, sir, very much. So yeah, California was in like full throttle, idiotic fucking lockdown. And I had actually taken Giselle to a 10th Planet. Like I'd taken her to one jiu-jitsu place, and she did, I don't know, a couple classes, and it was like, it wasn't serious. Like it just wasn't serious. And I was watching, I'm like, okay, like it's not fucking serious. Then I took her to Taekwondo. Same deal. It was like, okay, this is cool, but it's not serious. Like this shit's not serious. They're not like the only like I'm not bringing her to this to like give her something to do. Like I want my daughter to learn to fight, like, and this shit's not serious. So I was really kind of like, I was actually feeling like a shit dad because I like, enrolled her in Taekwondo, and then I was taking her like once a week, and she was like asking to go. I was like, man, I'm the worst. Then I was picking up sushi one day, and next door is Cesar Gracie's academy, and I just popped my head in, and they had a full, they had a full like class going with what ultimately became her coach, and it was just instant. I was like, holy shit, this is fucking it. Like these guys are fucking serious, but awesome. Like the kids are having fun, but they're serious. Like they're training to kill. And I enrolled her the next week and realized I definitely was not a shit dad. I just wasn't taking her to Taekwondo because it was fucking stupid waste of time, because I brought her 6 days a week, every single fucking day, except for Sundays when they weren't open. Every single day. Like when she mixed practice, I was like, fuck. She probably averaged five and a half sessions a week plus individual sessions with her coach. And that's why in 7-8 months, she became a phenom. Like she's a fucking phenom. She's so good. Placid Penis said, yeah, the Nate trilogy will happen no matter what, for sure. But I just think like in the event that Conor loses this fight, I think that'll happen fast. Jesse likes those OPMS. That's right, son. What, you got a fucking you got a fucking secret video on my shit? How'd you know that? I love OPMS shots, dude. Did I show that to you guys sometime, or are you just a smart person? Don't you come on, dude. Will Page is my designer, and he's a fucking stud, you guys. He's the one that I was talking about earlier that did the thumbnail and does all my stuff. He's currently working on the website for the project that we're doing. So if there's anyone who knows the full story of what I'm doing with all these Navy SEALs, Will Page. He can't talk about it, even though I didn't have him sign an NDA, but he can't talk about it. But thank you very much, Will Page. Every topic should end with a Josh Fabia punchline. Oh my God, dude. I have so many short guy jokes now. It's unbelievable. I just think of them all the time. I don't have Kratom Give me a break, son. Wait, hang on. Mike LaValle. She's going to be a star. That is what I keep telling her. I'm like, look. Okay, so here's some drama that's going on in my family right now. So when she was at the Gracie Academy and we went 6 days a week, like she would, oh shit, I didn't see that. I'm sorry. So Jesse, would you ever allow your daughter to take up boxing, jiu-jitsu, boxing, pedestrian? I don't know, man. I really don't. At first I thought, yes, I would, but, let me answer that, kind of finishing the story that I was in. Mike McCandless, thank you very much, man. I really appreciate it. So basically where I was going with this was like, when she was going 6 days a week and she was training her ass off. And I mean, like if it, like there was a few times when like it was Friday and she thought it was Saturday, because on Saturdays practice was at noon, and she'd come barreling in her gi and she's like, Dad, we need to be there in 5 minutes. I'm like, it's Friday, dude. You got a few hours. And she's like, oh. And like, so she was fucking hot to trot. Like she wanted to train every single day. And at this new school in Austin, I probably told some of you guys about this yesterday, but like, so when I looked at the surrounding area to my house, there was a Gracie Baja that was really close. I was like, oh, I'll put her there. I called them and they're like, oh yeah, kids practice is 2 days a week. I was like, okay, that's not going to fucking work, man. Like she's used to training 6 days a week. 2 days a week is not going to fucking work. So then when, I'm hanging out with Steve and his wife, they're like our really close friends out here, and he's a world champion. And he's like, here's where my kids train. So I just signed her up there, like just thinking like, well, of course, I mean, fuck, dude, if he's got his kids there, I'll just sign her up there. And I didn't realize until after, like, there's no one more serious about jiu-jitsu than him, but he's not serious about his daughter's jiu-jitsu at all. Like it's just not important to him or his daughters. And so I was like, fuck. And Giselle doesn't like the school. She like really doesn't like the school. And so I have to like pep talk her. And I'm like, look, Giselle, you have to understand, like, you're going to blink and you're going to be 20 years old. Okay. And when you're 20 years old, I mean, you'll probably be in college or whatever. Look, then you'll blink and you'll be fucking 22 years old. And you're going to have to either go get a job or you can be a star. Like if you stick with this, you're so fucking good at jiu-jitsu already. If you stick with this, you're going to look like your mom. Okay. You'll be a black belt when you're 20. And like, that can be your life. Like you can monetize your brand if you just listen to me. All you have to do is just train, let us manage your social media when you're younger. You can take it over when you're older, and that can be your life. And yeah, so that's definitely part of the vision. As far as boxing and stuff goes, I don't know, man. Like, just because I just want to give her a good life. I want her to be able to protect herself, and I want to give her a good life. And I don't love the idea of her taking a million shots to the head, If she wanted to do it, I would let her, but I don't know. The great Panakin, thank you so much, man. Much appreciated. You haven't heard of me before because this channel, I've only been posting on this channel for 14 months. Like I almost to the day yesterday when I hit 25K was, let me actually check that because I didn't double check before I said it, but I'm pretty sure it's literally like to the day when I start. Let's see. So the very first Jesse on Fire post was here we go. Okay, so it says 1 year, but let's see the actual date. Oh, April 10th. So it was 14 months and a week. But thank you. Yeah, I mean, I had always heard that you have to grind your way to 10,000 and then they'll put you kind of like on a different algorithm where more people are going to see it if your analytics are good. And that, I mean, it took me almost exactly a year to get to 10,000, and then it took me 2 months to get to 25,000. Give you a leg kick for fun. Fraser T, thank you so much, man. Thank you. It wasn't very long ago at all. As a matter of fact, let's look at that. Let's see exactly when the 10th, because I did a video for 10,000, and man, we flew from there, dude. Like, we really flew. Okay, hang on. Let me see. Damn, where is it? Oh, wait, that's 3 months. So wait, hang on. Let me see exactly where it was. I thought it was. What the fuck? Where is it? Oh, there it is. It was. Okay, so I hit 10,000 April 28th, 2021. So, damn, 6 weeks. So 6 weeks from 10K to 25K. That was fast, man. Yeah, we'll see. And the other good thing, like, just in terms of like, this is just like the stuff that I look at, to see how I'm doing, is I look at my number of views in comparison to my subscribers, and like, I have 25,000 subscribers, and like, if you go back just to where these videos, have had a little bit of time, 24,000, 52,000, 23,000, 10,000, 13,000, 20,000, 46,000, 45,000, 20,000, 25,000, 22,000. So like almost all my videos are getting more views than I have subscribers, which is a very good sign, I think. But we'll see. I mean, I always knew the channel was going to blow up, but like, we'll see, like, when it gets to a point where I could, I mean, it's already like, much, I would, if someone would ask me, you think you'll be at 25,000 subscribers in 16 months, when I was 4 months in, I would have said no. Let's see. My daughter is number 14 on OnlyFans. So proud. No, it's shut up. I hate the fact that Khabib said women should not fight. No, I do not. I don't hate that at all. Khabib comes from a very different culture, man. Very different. And Ali Abdelaziz, he liked that video of Giselle. So, he's his manager. I could be the first person to die in a zombie apocalypse. I mean, I could. I don't understand. My early prediction for Tyron Woodley and Jake Paul. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'll never stop Trigger Crazy. I do not know. It's like Tyron Woodley is going to, just because you've never seen him fight anyone like that. Like him knocking out fucking like Ben Askren is irrelevant as it relates to fighting someone like Tyron Woodley. It just doesn't matter. It just does not matter at all. It does not matter at all. I got onto the algorithm, I guess. Yeah, I mean, it's like they're like Mohammed. I don't think you've missed one since 400 subs too. You've been on forever, man. Commenting like a boss. Thank you. And I love Texas. But like, there's a couple different things like that you kind of learn. So let's say you get like a really big video, like a video that fucking goes and gets way more views than you're used to. Then you have to know that everyone who watched it, they're going to show your next video to, right? Like they're going to suggest your next video. So that's shit that I didn't understand before. And so like I would have like a big video, and then the next one, I just thought like, oh, I got to get a video out every single day. And so like I would do one that blew up, and then the next day I would be like, can Nate Diaz make weight? Just some dumb shit that like, that's why the catchy titles is so critical, because that's how you expand. It's like if you only do them every once in a while, then you won't capture the growth. You know what I mean? Thank you so much, Mr. Ken Dallas. Talk about reckless celebrities. I know, dude, it's true. If I was thinking about that, if just because roasting people is so fucking fun, dude. It's so fun. And I mean, let's see. I know the internet's fickle. Like my fucking TikTok, I just ignored it. Like, just because, I don't know, it's not really, you can't really make money on it. It's not like conducive to, it's like me talking for 1 minute. It's not what I'm good at, man. But it'll just blow up. Anyway, Corrupted, my dude. Tone down on the haters, especially every. No, I don't do every single one, man. I only do the ones that I think I can do like a funny comeback to, like I get all kinds of people that talk shit but I'll go through them and I'll look at one. I'm like, oh yeah, I can do it. I can do something funny to that. But then I like to like capture it and then just try to forget about it so that it's, so it doesn't come off, I don't know, planned. But thank you again, my dude. My goal for the next 16 months, basically how I did TikTok, which blew up, was I just was like, I'm just going to put up content every single day. And then I'll just see what happens. I'll just keep on putting up content. So that's how I approach this. I know the content's good. So I just put it up. I just keep on doing videos. Although I don't do videos that I don't think will do well anymore. Like I would always before be like, I got to get a video out no matter what. I won't do that shit anymore. If there's not a good catchy video, I won't do one because it fucks you up. Like it fucks your growth up if you put up a bullshit video that no one watches. Oh wow, it just jumped all the way to the bottom. I missed a bunch of stuff. Do I think I could beat Jake Paul in MMA? Not currently. He trains constantly. Like that's all he's doing is training. Anyone thinks Woodley beats Jake is a clown. He's over right. I mean, that's the same story as Jake Paul. Is all he has is a right cross. You know what I mean? Just walked out of work. What's up? Congrats on 20. Oh, thank you, Glenn. Dude, if I become a Fabia student, can you imagine if I was like, you guys watch this, I'm going to go undercover at the School of Self-Awareness. And then 2 weeks later, I'm like, dude, you guys, I had it all wrong, man. And he just completely brainwashes me. I'm like, you guys don't get it, man. He is enlightened. I'm never going to be able to live down the things that I said to him. He's little, but he is mighty. What round will Vitor KO Oscar? Who knows? I mean, you gotta, I don't know. One guy's doing coke, one guy's doing roids. You got to bet on the dude doing roids, even if the coke guy was a professional boxer. But same thing, he's not going to be able to knock Vitor out. Like Vitor's fucking enormous, dude. Joe Ranzo. You're safe, little guy. Michael Sheets, I won you. Thank you, dude. That's kind of that honestly, that is the goal. That's the goal when I talk shit, because I try to come here, Georgia. What are you doing?
We're gonna go to the pool.
You're gonna go to the pool? Are you serious? I just showed everybody the video of you crying.
Why?
Because they wanted to see it.
Okay, bye.
Bye. I got Tyson over Wilder. Dude, if Jake beats Tyron, 100% people are going to have to start respecting his skills. But yeah, my goal when I talk shit is to get people to I'm like, yeah, son, is to get them fuck this guy. Because guess what? Fuck this guy. They're like, I'm going to click on it again. And then eventually, over a couple of videos, I'll do one where I'm calm, and they're like, "Oh shit, he's actually kind of normal." That was a pretty good point he made there. So I don't know. I can't find anything to not like. And also, I just try to treat these as if I'm talking to a big group of my buddies. Tyron Woodley hasn't won a fight since 2018 in MMA. How's he possibly going to win in boxing? Okay, so that's a simple answer. How did he lose? Hang on. How did he lose those fights? Right? How did he lose those fights? He lost those fights by getting pressed against the fence and taken down. Okay. He only lost one fight by getting punched in the face, and that was the most recent one. And he went in there balls to the wall crazy in tiny little gloves. And I would say Luque is a geez, people are yelling at me. I gotta take you guys with me real quick here. What's that? I'll meet you guys. I'll meet you guys there if you're still there once I'm done. I'll ride my electric skateboard.
Remind the one that's at the clubhouse.
At the golf clubhouse? Okay, maybe I'll go.
Clubhouse and then like right next door across the road.
Okay. All right, guys. Later. See, that's what happens when you move to Texas. You get a huge fucking house because they're not expensive here. Anywho, nothing but girls, dude. Just girls in my family. Girls, fucking girls. Thank you, Donald Blackburn. Anyway, but yeah, I think Tyron Woodley is going to do well, dude. Thank you, Sam. Mr. Black, I noticed you all the time, bro. I think we already talked. Tyron was fighting a literal murderer's row. Jennifer Ferocious. Correct. Maybe underestimating some people's willing ignorance and ability to admit they're wrong. Yeah, only the ones that I like directly tell to go fuck themselves, you know? Like it's gonna like if I go on a reading negative comments rant and I light someone up, like it's probably gonna be hard for them to get over that. But you know, I have 3 kids. Rose Namajunas is my favorite female fighter, dude. How important is the background for your videos? Because I remember when I first didn't use a green screen. You think that could? I don't know. Maybe. I mean, candidly, I don't even know why I wasn't using a green screen because I've always known how to do it and I had it. I don't know. I just wasn't. But also sometimes like I would be out away from my house for a long time and I would film from like my wife's mom's guest room or whatever. And that would work or whatnot. Striker like Izzy would destroy. Jake would never fight Izzy, dude. That's crazy, John. Iron Girl, Cowgirl, you moved from Cali to Texas? Where in Texas? Israel Adesanya destroys Jake Paul in boxing. That's crazy, John. Sammy's better late than never. Love from England. Thank you, Sammy Cinnamon. Do I take PEDs? Depends on how you define PEDs. So Texas is awesome compared to California because it's like, I don't know, man. Like California is like, I don't know. It's people are fucking crazy, man. People are crazy. By UFC 264, I'm going to be in California. Probably unlikely I'll be able to do it. El Paso, I think I actually stopped in El Paso. Like when I was driving on the way here, I'm pretty sure I did. Joshua Fabia is like intentionally off the map. Connecting the dots. Yeah, you are one of the few women, but we got Jenna Ferocious, we got Iron Cowgirl, we got Sammy Cinnamon, we got Indiana Jane. I don't know why. It's like it's much more flattering when girls like my channel. No offense, fellas. Rematch clause might be terrible for Jake if he gets KO'd viciously by Woodley. I don't know if he necessarily. I mean, if Jake's team put the clause in there, it's probably not mandatory that they take it. You know. Why is there a mass illusion about Izzy Vittori? He really didn't get destroyed like every anime fan is in a position. Yes, he did. He 100% did get destroyed. I mean, it depends on how you define destroyed. Like if you're talking about like, wow, he got really, really damaged in the fight, then maybe not. But Izzy completely dominated him. Like it was an absolute, not even close domination. And El Paso ran. Dude, El Paso looks super different than Austin. Like Austin's Austin's super green. Like, it's actually very much like Nashville. Like when I was driving around Nashville, I was like, dude, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between this. And if someone just dropped me out of a plane, I wouldn't be able to tell the difference between Nashville and Austin, but El Paso's super different. 50-45. Maybe 49-46, but like that was not a close fight at all. That was not a close fight. It might have looked that way because Vittori was throwing lots of punches. He was landing none of them. Like he wasn't landing shit. And Izzy was landing everything he threw. I was never a WWE fan, no. I mean, Vittori was more active, but like he got picked apart. Like, I mean, he got picked apart. And when he got taken, like when he got on top, fucking Izzy swept him twice. Not only just got up, but actually swept him twice. Fabia training camp is going excellent, King Artem. Thank you very much for the question and the contribution. I appreciate that very much. But Slick DS going 5,000. Thanks, bro. The Bill the Butcher tat, people always ask me about that. It's really simple. Like people are like, oh, wow, you must really love that movie. I'm like, well, I do love the movie, but that's not really, the reason I got it is because Bill the Butcher is the most principled person ever. Like he broke his principles, so he cut his own fucking eye out. Like, he broke his principles, cut out his own eye, and then sent it to his enemy. Like the guy is absolutely unwavering to the things that he believes in. And he's a fucking warrior. Hey Jose, are you telling me you've watched all of my Josh Fabia content? Because I created a playlist with all of them on there, and I didn't even realize how many I had done until I looked at it. I was like, holy shit, dude. Hold on. Like, there are 17 videos on there, dude. 17 Fabia videos. Oh shit. Wait, what? How the fuck did that get on there? Yeah, that should not have been on there. So 16. Yeah. Wait, Izzy dropped an N-bomb on him? Wait, hang on. Not enough. Dude, it's killing me, man. Like Fabia needs to do something. Like just do anything, man. He just needs to do something that I can create a video out of. It takes more of a man to make another woman than it does another man. Yep. It just happens that way. What fight am I most looking forward to this year? Francis versus Lewis. That fight's not going to happen, dude. That fight's not going to happen. Francis is not going to accept that fight. Francis, it's going to be John Jones and Francis. And I could tell you, I don't know if I should say it out loud. I guess it's probably been enough time. I could tell you this. The first time that UFC announced that they were going to not pursue the John Jones fight and they were going to go with Derek Lewis, when they announced that, I can tell you for sure, Francis's team had not been alerted to that. I'll just say that. I'll say that Francis's team, the first they saw of that was it in the press. And as a result of that, I believe that was just the UFC trying to, play politics and try to negotiate against John Jones. But the dude that John Jones has representing him, he said, he made a really good point. He was just like, look, like any deal should basically, both sides should be a little bit unhappy about it. They should just be a little bit unhappy. And that's a good way to approach it. Robert Ragland, thank you so much. Am I going to talk about the Game Bread events? I don't know, man. I'll definitely watch tomorrow. Wait, right when Jones tweeted it, Dana was basically denying it in the moment. I don't understand. I don't know what we're talking about. I think Jones is delaying because he wants to get that fight. Do I agree with the Weasel that Figgy is the pound for pound hardest puncher? Maybe, dude. Figueiredo is such a beast, dude. But I'll be honest with you, dude. Like, I'm not sure if I would rather have him punch me or strangle me. That guy's choke looks like your face would pop off your body. Like, wait, did Izzy drop an N-bomb on Marvin? I mean, he's allowed to say whatever he wants in that regard, but I didn't know that was a thing. Could Biggie beat Moreno at 135? I mean, he could beat him at 125 probably, but Moreno's a beast, dude. He's a beast. I don't know. I mean, I would love to see Figgy at 135 just because. Can you imagine him fighting against what's his name? Peter Yan? That would be bananas. I think I'm gonna be straight up. I think I would bet on Figgy. Actually, I don't know. We'll see. California is ugly because everything dies in the summer and it is expensive as hell. California is ugly because people there are crazy also. Who is the one fighter I would want to have a full day's workout with? Oh, God, I hate working out. I hate working out with people that work out really hard because then I have to work out really hard with them. I like controlling my own destiny. But let me think about that. Probably Khabib. Or Connor. Yes, I agree with the Weasel that the weight cut is taking too much out. Do I think Chandler can become champ? I hope so, because he would make an incredible champion, dude. My top 5 favorite fighters are Connor, Khabib, Masvidal, let's just say active, plus Khabib. Khabib, Connor, Masvidal, Colby Francis. Nate Diaz too. Anybody on Caesar's team. Thank you, Josh. Dude, Artem is a boss, dude. Artem is a boss. Nate's just different because and Rose. Nate's different because I think of him different than the other guys because Caesar's my fucking man, dude. anybody who's even remotely connected to that gym, you guys have no idea. Like when I left California and came here a few weeks ago, like I was legitimately heartbroken, like straight up heartbroken. And I was like, and the only thing it was about was how much time I was so used to being at Gracie's gym, 2 hours, like especially during the pandemic when you don't go do anything. I was there 2 hours no, more than 2 hours actually. I mean, on average, probably 2.5 hours every single day. And it was just like, fuck, man. Like I literally, like my heart was legit broken. So anybody that's even remotely connected there is in a different category. Thank you, Joseph. Nick, if Nick's going to come back, he needs to come back now. Like I talked to Caesar about that. Like this must have been probably 3 months ago. It was right after Caesar got out of the hospital because Caesar had a really rough go with COVID. Everyone at the gym got it, but Caesar actually, he was the only one that got really sick. Like, and it was the first day I saw him after he got out, and he was talking about Nick, and he was just saying that Nick is unpredictable. You know, he's like, you know, so you just never know if he's going to actually come or not. But yeah, I think that Nick Diaz and Lawler fight, that makes a lot of sense. Thank you, Oscar. You'd love to hear my review of other MMA YouTube content. I've said this many times. MMA Guru he does excellent breakdowns. He needs to spend $1,500 and get a better setup. Get a camera, microphone, green screen, kill it. And the green screen and the lights, that shit costs $150. He just needs to get like a $1,200 camera, and his channel will do much better because there's like the quality, like the video quality, and then there's the quality of the content. And if you can check both those boxes, you'll do really well. And he cranks out content too. Figgy's the most well-rounded fighter in the sport. He is vicious. I agree with that actually, but but he just lost decisively. He just and you could say it's about the weight cut maybe, but I just think that like Moreno was fast, beat him to the punch, and was really, really good. This is what my green screen looks like. It's like this one like is like stands up or whatever. But you can just get a green sheet and fucking nail it to your wall. Usman's not ducking Colby. That fight's gonna happen. That fight is gonna happen. One and only, thank you very much, sir. My top 5 fighters from the past. Anderson Silva. Fedor. Alexander Emelianenko. I fucking loved that guy. Who else? Crow Cop. I was a big Pride guy. Vanderlei in his Vanderlei in his prime. Man, if you guys are new to the sport, get into like Vanderlei Silva when he was in Pride. He was so fucking vicious, dude. The Axe Murderer. Go on Sherdog and go back and look like and just pick any fight from when he was in the middle of his prime, when he was just like racking off wins. Oh my God, he was so sick, dude. He was so sick. Go watch Vanderlei versus Rampage 1 and 2, the ones that were in Pride. Dude, especially the second one. It's one of the most vicious fucking stoppages ever. Matter of fact, I'll show you that motherfucking stoppage because I want to watch it now too. Vanderlei Rampage 2 KO. Yeah, this one. Wait, this is Shogun. What fucking idiot put this on? But actually, you guys want to see how good Shogun used to be before he came to the UFC. Oh, wait. Here's Vanderlei. This is the first fight, I think.
Rampage hunting him down. There's the takedown.
He's got one arm in between.
I think he's got.
No.
He's starting to look like he was staggering.
No, it's nothing.
And obviously, you said he's controlling right now. He's scoring points here.
Okay, great.
Referee's going to say, all right, enough. But
It's a yellow card here for Vanderlei.
yellow card.
Boy,
He's such an animal, dude.
Misses the kick there. It's a good team.
Nice
And now
inside.
exchanging blows. Good job there. Not going down.
Oh.
Rampage with that knee and that right leg.
Out of my mouth, buddy.
Nice kick. Nice chop.
Oh,
Follows it with the left eye. Again with
God,
the
he was so sick,
He's in
dude.
trouble here.
He's definitely. He looks like he is out on his feet right now. Now, how is Rampage staying
I
in it?
have no idea.
Oh my! I met Rampage way back in the day. His head is enormous before he was even in UFC.
Smiling at him, and that is it.
That's the end of it.
Quinn could even try to pick him up right there.
Instinct, pure instinct at that point, I think.
Bang. Oh, God.
I think they might have been.
But wait till you see-
smiling at
wait till you see the
each
stoppage in the
other.
second one, dude.
Rampage had a smile as well. 6:28 into round one.
The second one is one of the best. This is one.
Pride 28.
This one is one of the sickest stoppages ever, dude.
We talked about it earlier. Jackson has to take him with the clinch lock and low kick delivered by Silva. Now we got
Ooh.
nice knee. All right, here we go. Wild right.
God, he's such an animal, dude.
Jackson now in the close guard of Silva.
With injection is cut, and the medical staff is now attending to Jackson.
Fabio, what's up, dude?
Vanderlei and Quentin. There's a caution. Right now, the adrenaline has to be flowing, and there is you flying, and now the strikes continue.
This.
Close quarters with Jackson.
Oh.
145 remaining round two. Jackson wants to go right hand, and he's done. He's
Here we go. Lights out.
In UFC 92, Jackson got his revenge by knocking out Silva in the first round.
That's so. Oh man, I love that motherfucker, man. I love that fucking guy. Did I? Dude, I should have Pride streams in the window playing during live stream. That's really smart. AHT is still AHT's down a lot this week. It's way up from when I bought it though. Is that where we kill a bunch of male fighters? 100%. By the time that Vanderlei, like what happened with Vanderlei was he fucking crushed everyone. And then at the end, he fought Crow Cop. He did a bunch of juice, did a lot of juice and got really big for heavyweight. And Crow Cop fucking dude. Like Vanderlei was never the same after that knockout, dude. Like this one. Like this right here, this is the end. This is the end of the Axe Murderer.
This is the end.
Ha! Look at that. I didn't even know that was going to be on there. Just kept kicking his body the whole time. And then Vanderlei was like, God, I don't want to take any more kicks to my body. And boop. Bap. That's it. He was never the same after that shot. Never the same. Yeah. And yes, their stare down, that is the best stare down of all time. And dude, before Rogan even said it, that's a fact. It's the best stare down in the history of the sport. God damn. That's a different fight, too. That was the first time they fought when they were both in their prime. And God damn. That just gave me goosebumps. That shit.
Here's the best stare down of all time in MMA. I'll show you the best stare down. Right. Mirko Cro Cop versus Vanderlei Silva.
What is your prediction on the fight?
Yeah, I think I'm going to win this fight.
Actually, I'm sure. Are you going to do it in a very gentle and strategic way, or are you going to do it in a violent way?
I'm afraid that I would have to do it in a while.
In one sentence, how would you describe Vanderlei Silva?
Atleta com muita determinação, eu vou pra dentro e a principal característica é não ter medo de ninguém.
This is the best stare down ever because Vanderlei his nickname is the Axe Murderer. He's a fucking savage. He was a Pride middleweight champion, bad motherfucker, just a bad mother. But he was fighting Mirko Cro Cop, who was the head of an anti-terrorist squadron in Croatia, and he's a real murderer. You're talking about a different kind of fucking straight up killer and an elite high level kickboxer. So look at Cro Cop on the left. Yeah, I see him. See, that's the eyes of the guy who's killed someone with a knife. See, there's a fucking completely different stare down here. Cro Cop's looking at him and he's not budging. This is the first time where Vanderlei lost a stare down. Vanderlei was used to staring guys down and they would be intimidated, and Cro Cop looked at him like he was dinner.
Jesus, I love this fucking sport. God damn. I miss Pride. I loved it. I went to the very first Pride show. I was in the 6th row, the only Pride show in America. And that was bananas. But there were no like really good fights because it was basically like a showcase of all their stars. So it was like star versus someone who they're going to kick the living shit out of. Every single fight was that way. There's no hate for little Fabia. I just want to hold him in my little arms and then take him to the library with me and read him bedtime stories. You just go night-night, little guy. If Colby beats Usman, that will be an enormous upset, dude. An enormous, enormous, enormous upset. It just doesn't seem realistic to me. You guys want more fucking Pride? I got you. I'll give you some Pride, dude. Let's see. Let me think here. Let me actually think about this. What are like some of the best? Let me think about this for a second. Have you guys ever seen what Shogun Rua looked like when he was in his prime in fucking Pride? Because Shogun is one of those guys that was basically done by the time he got to UFC. When he was in fucking Pride, dude, hold up. Let's see what. He would just stomp your fucking face off. That's before Pride. He was like 18 years old right there. This is all the shoot box guys. This is not a good video. That's not a good video. I'll tell you what, dude. If Juiced Out Overeem would have ever fought Shane Carwin juiced out, that would have been amazing. Or Shane Carwin versus Francis Ngannou. Jesse celebrating Pride Month in his own way. Brilliant. That is brilliant. I'm trying to think of what other fucking great Pride fights there were. Like, why is it offering me to watch my own fucking live video? Look at that. That's kind of weird. Anyway, but you know what? I got to jump because I got to go to the pool. But I love you guys, and we will do this again very soon. Thank you guys for the subscribers and all the support. You guys are the best. Peace.